Daredevil himself, Charlie Cox, has a pretty good argument that I think most people will agree with, and that's that when it really comes down to it, TV series and episodic is far superior to films, especially when it comes to comic book character because of the narrative that they're borrowing from. Charlie Cox has been making the rounds talking about everything related to, well, pretty much everything he's doing, from AMC's Kin to, of course, his return in Spider-Man, which the world is still buzzing about, Spider-Man in general really all the time, and of course Daredevil on Disney+. So he was asked about the approach of taking characters from comics and putting them on film and TV. And he said that when he really thinks about it, he feels that TV is the far superior option and better in terms of what you can do with a standalone story. And he said that if you really think about it, the stories that they tell are episodic, just like the comics, week to week, episode to episode. So in that way, he believes that this really is something that, to him at least, and I think many of us agree with him, is a far superior storytelling format. And I will agree. I tend to like TV series more in terms of how much character exploration and development we get. But sometimes you do need that, I guess, blow-off event, right? Or a big mega event or a crossover that's just one and done. Kind of like how they do the big Avengers films and things like that. And we're kind of seeing a shift towards that, really, because it seems like that we're getting a lot more TV series, and then you're going to have these giant team-ups where it's like world-ending disaster really at the center of the films, and that's kind of your, I guess, difference there. You can really explore what Daredevil is doing on a day-to-day basis in a TV series. You put that into a 2-hour movie, people are going to hate that thing because you're going to go, he only had 2 action scenes and he got punched in the ribs and was laying on his couch for 45 minutes of the movie. Like, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't translate, so I think it's a kind of pick and choose scenario, but I will largely agree with him. When it comes to telling stories and developing these characters, to me, I do agree that I think TV is better, and I think we're seeing that like 100% with Disney Plus TV series based on Marvel characters as well. We got more Loki than ever before in that one season. I mean, Hawkeye finally has a character arc, and it only took that long to get to, so yeah, I'm going to agree with him there. But then again, you could also argue the other thing. You can't do everything. You know, you can't have everything be a TV series because you just can't. It doesn't make sense. Like an Avengers TV series where you had to do like Endgame as a TV series would just not work. That would just be awful and structurally would not make sense.